Hello, what is up, Eagle Nation? I'm Clete.
I'm Noah.
And this is the Eagle Sports Production Network. Being this the first episode, we thought we'd give you a little bit of context. We're going to be providing you with speculation on future sports games, post-game interviews, pre-game interviews, results of some awesome Eagles wins, and some exclusive interviews you can only find right here on ESPN.
Every ESPN episode will be a weekly thing. It'll run from Friday to Thursday. It'll cover the whole week in between and the weekend. They'll release on Friday days before the football games. So, hope you enjoy, folks.
Starting off with some results from this week's guys' soccer matches. We had New Richmond on Saturday, the 2nd. The guys took down the New Richmond,
They're the Lions.
The Lions. Took down the New Richmond Lions, which, makes sense because Eagles do soar higher than Lions per hour.
I don't think an eagle could kill a lion, but alas, here we are.
Yeah, we did, though. We had goals from Logan Gould, Marty Hawthorne, and Drew Adams. It was a great game all around. On the same day, just a couple hours earlier, the girls soccer team also took down the New Richmond Lions. That game was 4-0, featuring a hat trick from Chandler Huffman. More on that in a moment. And an awesome goal from number 7, Brooke Gabriel. Rest of the soccer matches this week were played yesterday on Thursday against CCD. The girls were defeated 5-0 in a hard-fought battle with a goal that definitely shouldn't have been called back. If you ask me, the score of that game was 100% 5-1. But here we are. The guys then got up early with a lead, 3-0 in the first probably 25 minutes of the game. And unfortunately, were shut down with 5 unanswered goals, leaving the final at 5-3. But if you see Christopher Wolf, tell me he had a great game. He scored 2 goals in the first 6 minutes.
Wow.
That's unreal. Sending it now over to Noah McRedmond for some results on the Eagles volleyball.
Thank you, Clete. Girls volleyball defeated Purcell in 3 straight sets at Purcell Tuesday night. And on Thursday night at home, they defeated Scummit 3-2 in an electric 3-set comeback. They were down 2-0 early, came back, won the last 3 sets in thrilling fashion. Overall, an incredible experience. After the game, I interviewed Claire Juffin. Here it is. Claire, electric win versus Summit, down 2-0, came back 1-3-2. What was it like? Take me through the whole thing, really.
It was ecstatic. Being down the first 2 sets, I think all of us were really nervous, but that just made us work harder, and we came back and we got the win.
You found your groove. We were chanting, "We love Juff." Did you hear that? Did you feel it?
I heard it. I love our fans. They're so supportive. They are the reason we won.
Student section was live. Beat Scummit now and forever. See you, folks. Thank you to Claire. It was truly an electric student section experience. We were so loud. It was one of my favorite games I've ever attended. Now, moving on to tennis. Girls only played 1 match this week against Roger Bacon on Thursday, in which they won 5-0. Now, back to Clete.
Girls golf this past Tuesday and Thursday took it home with 2 wins over Seven Hills and over Madeira. I mean, what else can you say? One swing at a time. We are destroying the competition.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
through the cities
what it means to be an Eagle, right?
Yeah. Girls golf. Follow them on Instagram. Molly Fessenmeyer, team captain. She's great. More on her later.
Oh, little sneak preview there.
In cross-country news, the boys placed 5th at the Loveland Invitational, with the Gockerman twins continuing to impress, and strong performances from both Trevor Kuhlman and Jagger Dollenmeyer. On the girls' side, the strongest performances continued with the siblings theme, as Manuela and Maria Bernal Viana were our 2 highest placers.
As you probably know, our very own CHCA Eagles football team went down to Florida this past week to play the Masters Academy. They were defeated down by 8 points at the half, 28-20, fought hard, played a great first half. The final ended up at 62-35, the Masters Academy. But hey, we saw 5 touchdowns from quarterback Isaiah Petty, 2 touchdowns for Reno Rome, and 2 touchdowns for John Irwin. That sounds like a great day of moving the ball for the CHCA Eagles.
Actually, I'm interviewing Clete. You see that catch?
Oh, okay. I am here with one of the greatest athletes I know, Chandler Huffman. Chandler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Clete. How are you doing?
So, excellent to
good.
be in your presence, to be able to provide our viewers with such an exclusive. So I've got a few questions for you. One, MVC Athlete of the Week this week. What does that mean to you? How does it make you feel?
I wasn't really expecting it at all. After our game at Seven Hills, you were there, it was very, very intense, very last second. But Coach McDaniel actually told me she was gonna put me up for Cincinnati Inquirer of the Week thingy.
The small school soccer athlete.
Yeah,
of the
that
week.
thing.
Yep.
And I literally just think she emailed the wrong person and somehow I got it. So
Well, I think it was well-deserved, Seven Hills game saw a tremendous display of leadership, tremendous display of grit and hard-working spirit from the entire girls soccer team.
Yes.
And then the New Richmond game, a hat trick is no easy feat. That's the word, right? Feat?
Yeah. That
No
was-
easy feat. Your soccer career here at CHCA, which games, which matches do you consider to be the ones you played the best?
Oh gosh. I think the past 4 years of my high school career, I've always played my hardest, I would say, during Summit, and that's just because,
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
We know. So you've got a lot of future in soccer, it seems like. You're a D1 commit, Illinois State. What do you attribute the ability to play D1 soccer to in your life the most?
Oh gosh. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I mean, raw talent is probably what it is. She's too humble. She doesn't want to admit it. It's just like, it's always been so easy for me. But that's maybe
No,
what it was.
Not at all. I think really just like the love for the sport. There's
Yeah.
been multiple times where I was like, I don't mentally and like physically think I can do this anymore. But just the love for the sport kept me going and made me realize that I do want to do this longer than most people.
That's super awesome. So just in terms of soccer, just in terms of your work ethic and the way you approach the game, what advice would you give yourself 4 years ago?
Oh gosh. I would probably say that encourage your teammates more than you want to be encouraged yourself. As you're playing a game, you want to be encouraged a lot, but you also need to give just as much encouragement to those around you.
There's this poem I like that says, "We must love one another or die." Do you think that applies to the soccer field as well?
Absolutely. 120%. Yes.
That's great. Chandler, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Cleet.
Thank
It was
you,
nice
guys.
seeing all of you guys.
Oh, yes. Kicking it back over for next week's anticipation, let's talk about Eagle Sports. Now on to next week's CHCA Athletics calendar. Starting off with soccer, the men's soccer team is playing at Talawanda this Monday, and then we're playing at home versus Taylor this Thursday. Be there, be square, be loud. I mean, that's what I would tell you to do. And then our girls soccer team just has one game this week. It's against Baden at home on Monday. I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there?
I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be loud. It's the Rams, right?
Yeah, Baden Rams.
Let's Baden ram them.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Okay.
Moving on to volleyball, who remained undefeated after a great win over Scummit. Always a pleasure beating Scummit.
Silver Knights.
They move on to play Fenwick at home on Saturday. It'll be a little bit of a challenge. That's no lie.
Nothing our girls can't handle.
Yeah. Then they host CCD on Tuesday and then play at Bacon on Thursday. That'll be a very important game. I encourage everybody to show up. Bacon and the Eagles split the conference title last year. This is a very, very important game.
Wouldn't it be fun if we just got like 100 kids to go to Bacon and just harass them? Not like
I mean, Summit had a good showing at our game,
but they lost,
to no
so
avail.
it doesn't
But
matter.
yes, I think we should have everyone in their ability come to Bacon on Thursday. That game is huge. I cannot emphasize it enough.
I think that'd be pretty sweet. Now on to tennis. I heard you've got something special for us.
Something special? Yes. Senior night on Tuesday against Norwood. Huge. Again, you got to be there or you are being square.
We're going to raise you to the second power is what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not there, what do you do?
Where are you? That's what I don't, what's better than that?
Yeah.
Senior night, come
Senior
on.
night, tennis, support of 7 seniors. as they play Norwood. And then the next day, we play at Summit Country Day. Sorry, I misspoke. Scummit Country Day.
Let's go get a W, girls. Let's go.
Yes, and then they advance the next day to play CCD.
So 3 in a row. We play 3 days in a row.
3 days in a row. That's just tennis for you.
Wow, that's a lot of tennis.
Hopefully 3 wins.
Yeah, I mean, 3 guaranteed. 3. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. What's that? What's that?
That's
Letter
3.
right there. That's a W.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Profound.
I don't know.
Moving on, to recap and look ahead towards golf's next week, we have an interview with the one, the only Molly Fazenmeyer. All right, folks, I'm here with Molly Fazenmeyer, captain of the girls' golf team. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. You guys have some big matches next week, 2 of them. Who do you play?
We played Fairfield on Tuesday and CCD on Thursday.
All right, and how are you feeling about those matches?
I'm feeling pretty good. Fairfield, we have played the course that we're playing before, so I feel like we're going to probably do pretty well just because we played it a lot, and I feel like we're going to dominate. And then CCD, we beat them in our tournament at the beginning of the year by like 50 strokes, so I feel like we got that.
All right, feeling good? Don't forget to follow CHCA Women's Golf on Instagram.
That was a pretty nice interview there. Molly's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
No doubt. Tonight, we've got a big football game up in Columbus. If you want to come, I think you should. The student section leaders will be there. We'll be getting you loud.
I'll be there.
We're going to be electric. We're going to own Worthington Christian. To give us a little insight into what we can expect tonight, I went ahead and got the one and only Lloyd Hodges to give us a little sneak preview. I'm here with Lloyd Hodges. Lloyd, how you feeling going into tonight's game against Worthington Christian?
You always got to feel confident. You always got to bring positive energy and just go out there and give your best shot.
You feeling good about the team's offense? Feeling good about the team's defense? What do we know about Worthington Christian?
I mean, you always got to feel positive one way or another. I mean, I feel like we always got a great offense, and I know that our defense can do it with schemes there and everything. It's a good opponent, but I think we can make it.
I think you can too. We got a good fan base. I think we'll be showing up to support you here tonight. It's just you and your guys. Let's get out there and get a win.
Let's get it.
Thank you, Lloyd. Great interview. I look forward to, hopefully, a win. Now, moving on to our next segment, we have a little bit of Eagles trivia for you.
Buzz! Oh, not that kind of trivia.
Academic team season has not started yet. It will soon, and we will win a
Are we
lot.
going to put the academic team on ESPN?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Let's go.
If you would like your sport, your club to be on ESPN, let us know. Comments below. We'll do it.
Now, moving on to Eagles trivia. This is a question. What school defeated us 40-7 in football last year, 4-1 in girls soccer this year, but we beat 2 years ago in basketball in the playoffs 55-35? Any guesses? Put them in the comments below.
If you get it right, I'm going to come and give you a high five. Like, personally.
What about a hug?
I'll give you a hug if you're a hugger. If not, high five, double fist bump, dap me up, whatever you'd like.
Whatever you like.
And actually, Noah and I can give you a high 10, but from 2 different people. That way it's like you get more power. I think that's how that works.
Absolutely.
Fun fact about the high five, Dusty Baker.
Yeah, it was invented in 1974.
That seems like an example of humans being pretty stupid. How did you not think to do this until 1974 in the day of our Lord? That's disappointing. But if someone was going to invent it, I'm glad it was Dusty Baker.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of ESPN. Tune in next week for all of the same glorious Eagles sports, trivia, and excitement. Signing off. We'll see you soon.